Alright, gonna take a quick break from Standard and try some Explorer with the new cards. We've got Sage of the Skies, which is a 3-mana 2/3 flying lifelink. If you've already cast a spell, you get to copy it. So that's something that sort of fits well. Can get picked up off Bugler, triggers Innocence, and then you can... It's not great at being blinked, but we've got a bunch of Pixies in our decks now. Also with the new Kirin, which is a flash 2/1 flying, gets to pick up a permanent. If it's a token, you can draw a card. This card seems awesome. It's also pretty clean with Monument. You can have no creature in play and just cast it and then draw a card off the token. So, and this is one of my pet decks in Pioneer. I'm always trying to iterate on. Got some Lunarch Veterans. Once you get 2 Kirins or 1 Kirin and a Pixie alongside Monument, you can just continuously cast and pick up one of these cards over and over again, and then just amass a bunch of 1/1s. So having a way to gain life every time you do that helps you stabilize, and then you can just one-shot your opponent with a bunch of tokens and something like Shefet Dunes. Other than that, some cards you'd expect, some removal in Conclave Tribunal, Parting Gust, Takedown, a bunch of value cards like Helpful Hunter. All these things get cost reduced by Monument, of course. And then some portable holes to help out with things like Mice and, of course, Yorion, because, well, it's still legal and it's a pretty good card. So if you're playing a sort of value ETB style deck, I think it is probably worth including and just adding an extra 20. No big deal. But yeah, that is it for the deck. If you guys want an export list, it will be in the description, and I will see you in the games. Alright, let's keep this hand. Hope our opponent's deck isn't too fast, but we do have the Monument. Maybe we'll get Thoughtseized Island. Uh-oh, that's kind of bad. I guess we have 80 cards in our deck, but our deck's not super fast. We'll see how we want to navigate this. I guess I'm going to probably play the Monument. Yeah, I do want to get this into play. I don't want the Skyclave Apparition to get countered, though. They're milling a lot of cards. You know what? I think I just gotta play the Skyclave Apparition. It's not as fun. Well, we drew the land anyway, so. But I don't... This does generate a lot of pressure. Okay, well that's awkward. Yep. Another Fabled Passage? Please don't have another Fabled Passage. Alright. Well, I assume my opponent's deck is not very good if they don't draw the card Rune Grab, but they've done it. How do I want to navigate this now? Portable Hole. Is it just Portable Hole Monument? I guess it's Portable Hole Pixie. No, I do think it's just Monument. Alright, we got 57 cards. I don't need to be as... I'm a little more worried than I should be. I'm playing a very slow deck, like I'm attacking my opponent for 1. 40 cards left. Look like that milled a lot of cards. 18, 16. Okay, they're tapped out. They're tapped out. They missed their land drop. I think we'll be fine. This is going to cost 1. I will Pixie this. Recast 2. Rebounce. Can't pick up a land, right? Veteran. 2 bodies. Pixie. Pick up Hunter. I guess I just use the Tribunal attack for damage. we've got a bunch of pressure. I could have ways to bounce our whole board, but please hit my Emeria's calls. That one didn't look as bad. 26 cards. Hell yeah. Alright, well, that was cool. Well, that showed what the deck's kind of trying to do. Opponent just missed their 4th land drop, and we had a bunch of interaction, so good deal. No monument, but a little bit of padding there. Just getting full 2 for 1. Good attack, now they get treasure. How about picking this up? Now they can deadly dispute, but just hope they don't have deadly dispute, I guess. Looking like a rather deadly dispute focused deck, but maybe they should have an awkward draw. Bugler. I'm just gonna play the takedown. I don't really know what I would be worried about. I'm not gonna let them get the mana. Just want a nice slow game. Sure, okay. I was gonna say I just kind of want to get to my Yorion, and that should be good against the mono black deck. I assume there's some, maybe they got some white in their deck, but I guess they're just like a black sacrifice deck. The card that jumps to mind is I think it's called Raise the Past. Like if you're gonna play a pile of things like this, it's nice to be able to just get them all back from your graveyard. But it looks like this person's just mono black. Meat Hook Masker. Well, that's unfortunate a little bit. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just run out my Bugler. Oh, no, I suppose I'm just going to add Yorion. I assume this is getting taken. We'll see what happens. That's not great for me, though. That was not somewhat of a dubious turn. I just want things that say draw a card. Sorin? Really? What the fuck? It's incredibly annoying. Not much I can do. What the fuck? I am playing against a deck full of cards, and I think I'm dead. It's maybe we're in on Emeria's call. Is that our plan? Double block this. No blocks. So I can get Valky'd next turn? Oh god, it's not good. Oh, do I have to do this? No, okay, up to. And they're gonna have a removal spell, obviously. I don't think they would just pass for no reason, but we'll go ahead and send our creatures that way. Really? Okay, then. I didn't expect that to happen. really don't have a good play here. I think I just want to play the Yorion because it's a large body. Like, the Valky can eat it. Assuming that they have a land, but I don't know if I care. Do I want to just pick up my Yorion? Whatever. It's a weird game. Okay. I think I'm submitting 0. You just need, like, if the Valky comes down and eats the Yorion, I'll just attack it, right? Goes to 2. They could have a removal spell plus Valky. Blood on the Snow. Well, I guess that makes sense. I don't think that it's a card that should be in your Pioneer deck, but I did play a bunch of snow-covered swamps that I kind of didn't appreciate. That's a good deal. I think this is fine. I mean, it's not great for me. They're going to Valky, an Angel, and Chump. We'll see what happens. This not hitting tokens really sucks. Not gonna lie. It's been very inconvenient, but my opponent's just playing like a random old standard deck in Pioneer. So they plussed. What the hell is wrong with you? Well, they hit a flyer. You can gust it. Kind of an interesting point of attack. Could send both. I mean, either way, this is just getting chumped, right? Send 2 at Soren. I think I'm just going to split them and accept the chump. You can have this Soren. But yeah, if they just find another sweeper, we are probably done here. That's pretty good. A decent amount of pressure on the board. Maybe they just don't ever find a sweeper and we clear the planeswalkers up. I doubt it, but could happen. Like a vampire. You may have a vampire. So gas, that's... They get one more creature, they can take down my 2/3, so I can't pixie it. They don't know I have a pixie, though. Yep. Okay. Well, that was pretty bad for me. So this gets eaten. First 5/5. Land's not what we wanted. Pretty important turn. So 2 attackers here. So I can't actually kill both. So 3 attackers, Valky, 1 attacker, Soren, and then Chump. I still don't kill Valky, so 4 here. It's always block 1/1. So 2/3 goes Soren, 1/1 goes Valky, I believe, and I don't think I use the desert. They could jump, pop, shrink, go to 1, Soren dies. Could have used the desert, I guess. Doesn't really make a difference. They just do it here. I do get the 5 and the 4. I don't know. I guess using the desert was maybe correct. Okay, they don't have what I talked about. They save Soren. For the land. That's a really good draw. Some might say that is the best draw. Yeah, that sucks. I just don't have pressure. Like, the problem is that's card advantage. It clears one of my things. It's a draw too. Like, I don't. They don't even need the sweeper right away. They just want card flow. So like, if they can consistently get that, yeah, and they drew a sweeper. Man, unlucky, I guess. Good games. All right. Alright, I think I mulligan this hand. It just doesn't... It's kind of slow. I think we can do better. Sure. Guess we'll hope they're not playing a super fast aggro deck and mulligan the life gain source. Maybe that was wrong. It's possible I don't need the helpful hunter. If I get thought seized, I would like to have the hunter to pair with the Kirin. It just depends. I don't know what they're playing, so it's kind of difficult to know what the right mulligan card is. But I think I want the 3 lands, and obviously I want the Enduring Innocence. So probably some Reanimator deck trying to kill me on turn 3 or something. Maybe just straight up Dredge. Creeping Shell. So I guess it's like silver whatever ghoul. Alright, you got a Bloodghast. This will be interesting. If they don't do anything too crazy next turn, we'll probably be fine. I don't really know if I need the takedown. Let's play the cat though. Okay, so we have our 3rd land on tap. We don't have our 4th land on tap, but it's not the end of the world. I will take 1 gladly. So they get land plus Bloodghast back. They could mill over like a Prized Amalgam here. Chill 2nd Ghast, Haunted Dead. Well, we dodged the Prized Amalgam here. If they hit a 3rd Creeping Shell, we might just be dead. Narc Amoeba, no Prized Amalgam. I'm banking on them not having a land. Yeah. Looks a little too slow on the draw. They had a really good start. Also, a deck that becomes a lot worse if we're playing best of 3. I can just sideboard and graveyard hate, and they'll probably just get KO'd instantly if Rest in Peace hits the board. Is there anything I think I could play towards 5? Block 679. 2. This is coming back. Yeah, I can't win. I think I needed an untapped land to be able to not die to this Haunted Dead. I guess I can hit it here. It's not great either way. I don't think we can stabilize this board. We don't have a sweeper, so it looks to be a GG. Oh, and they okay. Well, they had another prize model. All right, good deal. All right, we go first. I think this is a keep. Doesn't have monument, but got a curve of stuff and a tribunal. That's terrifying. At least we get to go first. Okay, so what can I do? I can answer this elf next turn in a very awkward way. I suppose I'm probably supposed to just curve out and pray that they're not playing like angels or some shit. It's just angels with the nuts and an elf. Our life is gonna suck. Huh. Well, a few different things I could do. I think I'm supposed to just tribunal this Innocence. I could go after the mana as well, but maybe their hand isn't great. And if I just deny their card advantage, we could pull ahead. Okay, not the best. Well, shit. I guess I'm gonna try to get them. I don't really know what else to do. This isn't that good, but opponent having it all, in fact. Nothing I could do, actually. Just straight up nothing. They just had the nuts. Just counterplayed everything. Company on 3 on curve into a counterspell. Had a disenchant if they wanted to brick my play. That sucks. Maybe it's winnable, but I feel like I need a Skyclave Apparition. This is going to cost me 2. Could take the Skyclave Apparition here. Oh, that's basically Skyclave Apparition. Okay. Maybe we can beat the Stone Nuts. The power of Convoke and Friendship. They can easily just Skyclave / Knight of Autumn again. But maybe I could... Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't that happen? Okay, I'll get my land. No optimism allowed. No optimism against Richard. Richard says, I'm doing it. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to use my mana every turn, and you're going to be sad. That's a good draw. They have another Aven, though. Maybe I don't care. Maybe they'll Aven this. Yeah, but this thing just won't fuck off. Like, I can't clear it, so they just get to draw a billion cards every turn. Should probably double block, actually. Maybe my attack's just bad. You're jumping, sure. Do I play my land? I think it matters. I guess double spelling. Double spelling in a way in which I'm not killing this right away, but my opponent is so incredibly talented. Fuck yeah, bud. Okay. Yeah. Do I even block? I think I'm just gonna take it to preserve my Yorion stuff. So I have to go. This just comes back. It doesn't really do fuck all. So what can I do? Take down Archon. I'd like to get to my I have a third Haven. It's 4/7. As well. It's just so hard. What a hard game. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to mop up their board and not worry about the stupid Yorion. Doesn't make things very complicated. I do have 2 removal spells now, which is kind of nice. Also just 1 to Yorion. But the Thalia means that I do not get to cast a removal spell. I'm at 7. They're going to draw a bunch of cards. I'm going to make it 4/4 and draw 1 card. I think I'm supposed to Bugler. You know what? I actually fucked up, right? Whatever. It's just so hard to beat. Like, I tried to answer it so many times, but I just couldn't do it. They just had perfect everything. And they won't ever stop, so. Yeah. Alright, good games. I'm off it. We could keep trying to win, but, like, this person wants it better. Try one more. All right. Nice draw. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. None of it matters if they have a bunch of collect companies, but that was a very nice thing to have. That thing I don't really give a shit about. Alright. Please don't collect company to Skyclave Apparition. Oh no. Stop it. Please don't. I mean, yeah, okay. Thank you. You didn't do the thing. So now, guess what? I could Skyclave. Yeah, we could double clear here. I don't think I need to be too greedy. No more companies, please. That's unfortunate. Okay, I need another. Okay, well, we hit. Yeah, I gotta answer the angel. Okay, give a creature. Kirin gives me a reset. Maybe I want to lead with Bugler though. Give myself the best shot. Okay, so now what? Now I could just... Yeah, maybe I was supposed to just Kirin, because this seems like a way for them to get back into the game. Since I didn't... So I don't have the lander up yet. Could have played the Innocence, but I would like to find a land. So now I have an end phase Kirin. I have a desert for like 1 billion damage. My attack's even bad. It's gonna give them a 3/3. This trades. I suppose I'm just gonna pick up the Skyclave Apparition. Resident block. Okay. Alright, well, don't draw Collected Company, and I think I'm fine. If I draw Collected Company and hit a bunch of angels, that's fine. They're probably dead now. To hit an angel here. It has to be a 2-mana angel, or they have to have a land and hit a 3. Okay, I don't know if now's the time to attack, but whatever. Alright, cool. Well, that was the Monument deck. We had our ups and downs, but it's a fun deck. It's fun to mess around with. The new cards are appealing too. The Kirin seems nice. Kirin seems like a pretty strong card. It having flash is another nice trick. One problem I would say with the Monument deck is these mice decks are so unbelievably fast, and your deck's kind of slow. So maybe play like extra. We have 4 Mantic Portable Holes. Maybe you want like Lay Down Arms as well, or something like that. But that is it for the video. Like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.